Yo, welcome to the Table Talk podcast, where we sit down, pull up a chair, and we get started. This podcast is designed to provide you packed full of information to help you with your training, nutrition, lifestyle, and well-being, where we interview myself through case studies to give you lifetime experience. And then we also interview high-performing individuals or other career-focused people who are looking to make changes in their lifestyle, training, nutrition, and well-being. So let's pull up that chair and let's go. Yo, 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 yo! Welcome to the Table Talk. Today we're doing a bonus episode to help those for the Christmas seasons. What? Yes, Christmas seasons. Let's put in those reindeer's bells and let it all be funky. No, I'm not going to wear an elf outfit, but probably someone's going to put an elf hat on me and that'll be just as good. So let's dive into the Christmas special. So peer pressure, social events, indulgence, lack of time, weather, emotional eating, lack of accountability. These are some common challenges that a lot of us will face over the Christmas time. Why is that? You know, for maybe the last 11 months, we've been working hard, dialing it in and, working on the career. We've been working on ourselves. We've dropped some weight. We've put on some muscle. We're lifting more weight. We're stronger, or, you're doing a horizontal vertical jump challenge and you're beating me. So what? I will get you though. I still have time for those that know what I'm talking about. So this episode is to help all of you get through this. It's probably the 5th of December by the time that this has gone live. And check out Vitruvian Health on Instagram every day. Up until Christmas, we'll be doing a post a day with a little tip bit. So there'll be 2 choices to pick from, and I'm going to run through all of these in today's episode. So you have the cheat codes to get started right now and break through. So why do these things happen? Well, usually, and I'll speak from myself, is that I go hard, work, train, and then, now it's family time. For a lot of people, it's time to connect. For others, it's really just a reason to, I'm sorry, but slack off, because we've been working like this and we feel we need a break or we deserve it. And so we boop and we do all these other things. Others will say, but Carl, I need to do these events because it's going to help my career. Cool. Like whatever the reason is, it's a reason and it's a story that you're telling yourself that makes it the truth. And that's okay. And that's the thing. So if you're worried or concerned, I want you to just take a breath. Really be honest with yourself and ask yourself, why does this happen to me? And what can I do to fix it? Or do I want to fix it? And if you don't, and you're happy putting on 5 kilos at the end of Christmas or every year, and, smashing yourself with yo-yo diets, I don't recommend it, but if that's what helps you get on top of it, so be it. For now, and whenever you need help, reach out. Maybe the episode isn't for you. For those that want to get on top of it and gain control, well, then this episode is for you. So let's dive deep. Number 1, when it comes to going to set goals, plan out 2024, I like to do what went well. Well, the questions that I ask myself and team is, what went well for the year? What's your biggest highlight? What didn't go well? I just do a list of 3. The biggest challenge that you faced over the year? What was the word? And I picked this up from Kate. What was the word or the 3 words that you would use to describe 2023? So for me, it was to be overly prepared. So overly prepared was my theme for 2023. Now, over the months, the goal was to be overly prepared. However, the quality of work to me wasn't good enough because obviously I'm dyslexic and ADHD and my spelling is atrocious. I have a team that pull me up on it, though. I really had to reflect over this and think, well, I was overly prepared. I got it all done. However, it wasn't detailed orientated because it wasn't quality of work because there's a lot of spelling errors. Now, at the beginning of the year, I was like, yeah, it's okay. And eventually some of my team members and Kate were like, it's still not good enough. If you want to be the best, you got to present the best and constantly work on it. So eventually kind of pulled my socks up, started working on a lot more, still made mistakes, only human, though better. And still working. So really my idea and the concept I have for kind of 2024 is, and it was 2022's one, which is learn, evolve, and grow, or something around that lines of detailed orientated, overly prepared. However, if I'm detailed orientated, I could be slower, so I'm not as efficient. So I'm kind of battling with this one at the moment. So stay tuned. It will come soon. I will continue to work on that one and I will get you there soon. I still have 30 days left till I have to really have my 2024 word. Another one is whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to get the quality work done, to be overly prepared, like get it all done and get it done now. So stay tuned. Now, let's dive into the good stuff, which is we're going to break down each segment that could be a challenge for you. So if you're sitting there going, oh, I love food and drink. Now's the best time. They've got special. Oh, buy one, get one free. Oh, give me the whiskey. Whatever that is. These are tips to help you maybe avoid or allow you to have a bit of your cake and eat it. So let's dive into it. So number one is overindulgence, foods and drinks. So first two tips, choose smaller portions or eat a larger meal before, high protein based meal. So like for me, I did a double serving of lamb kofta meatballs with potato and veg. And so then high protein intake, potato, bit of fat, slow releasing. And so when I go out, I'm probably not going to be as hungry to want to pick at those foods. However, give myself permission to have a few at a time, small portions, so I keep myself satisfied. If you're going in hungry, there is not enough platters to satisfy me. So eat before / have smaller portions, nibble through the periods. Tip number 2, eat slowly. One more time. Eat slowly. Yep, you had it. Eat slowly. So not more. Be more meaningful and mindful with your foods. Remember, being hungry is not going to help you. You probably won't be able to inhale fast enough. So pick one of those. Eat before, smaller portions, or eat slower. Eat a lot, but eat slowly. Phase 2. So again, pick 2. There's 2 here, so pick one of them. So number 3 here is pick healthy snacks. So instead of reaching for sugary treats, reach for fibrous foods, vegetables, fruits, veg. Love them. Medjool dates, capsicums. I like to eat them like an apple. Those are quite good. Find the ones that are tasty. So, people are like, celery is delicious. Find the thing that really works for you. Don't eat the thing that everyone says is good for you. And for those that are like, I don't like vegetables at all, there are hundreds of vegetables out there. You haven't had them all. Come on, let's be fair. Other one, drink more water. Say this all the time, but I say again, drink more water. I don't like water, Carl. Cool. Add some lemon or lime to it. Squeeze half, put some orange juice in it. There you go. So there's a way to get around that. And also, it fills your stomach up. A lot of the time when people are hungry, they're dehydrated. So you need more fluids. All right, phase 3. Again, pick 2. Sorry, pick one of the 2. And the thing is, you can do one a day. So you can go smaller portions today, then tomorrow I'll do healthy snacks, more snacks. I like snacks. Water, not a fan. Okay, cool, do that. Then day 3, or you could do this all at once, share with friends. So connect, enjoy the festive seasons, but bring a friend. Don't go on it alone, bring a friend. If you want to get the dessert, share it. Or you can do what good friend Michael Pritchard does. Bring a friend, don't let your friend eat it, and let them watch you eat it. You son of a gun. It's funny, son of a gun. Plan your treat times. So instead of, people are like, oh, it's a cheat meal day. You don't cheat on yourself. You deviate. You plan and you structure it. When am I going to do it? Most people maybe do it on weekends, maybe do a little bit every single day. Like Kate and myself, we went and got Hagues yesterday. We got the ginger block, and then we got some smackerels of some chocolate. And we ate the smackerels, which was 2 petit fours. I had the chili mango and the white chocolate strawberry ganache. Oh, it's good. And Kate had the dark lime. And in fairness, hey, Kate, you had a bite of mine. Why didn't I get a bite of yours? What's the deal there? So share. We had the petit fours, and then we actually didn't have the ginger block. We both looked at it this morning. We were like, we were meant to eat that. Oh, well, we'll have it for today. So, yeah, little bits through the time. Also, Kate, I demand tasting of the lime next time. So I think that's a little bit unreasonable that you had some of mine and I didn't get some of yours. Okay, so now the next part, which is now phase number 2. So limited time for exercise. Oh, I love this one. Everyone struggles to find time to exercise. Let me just have a sip of my Jocko. But, however, everyone struggles to find time in their 24-hour day. That is the exact same time every single day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks in the year. And for those that are wondering, but Carl, I don't have time. Well, let's go 365 times 24. Let's just like blow it out. So to confirm, there are 8,760 hours in the year, and you can't find 1 hour for yourself, or let's time that by 60. You can't. There is 525,600 and 600 minutes in the year, and not one of those minutes could be delegated towards your exercise and working on your health and fitness right now for your future self. Now, when you blow it up like that, you're like, well, I can find a minute. Cool. That is really where it starts. Most times, Eddie Romanoscos, Liv, these guys are strong. They train 90 minutes in their workouts, 5 times a week. Jordan, his athletic performance is great. I want to be like, have his cardiovascular improvements. Like everyone has these feats. And it's like, wow, that's incredible. Why can't I have that? I train 6 times a week, 2 hours a day. Oh, that's too much time. So start with a minute. Build up 2, 3, 4. Like if you're listening to this, you could do this part right now. Jumping jacks, do 20 jumping jacks. Literally 1 minute jumping jacks, or dance break. You even do it in your chair. But I don't want to stand up. I'm in the office. It'll be weird. There you go. Get your dance on. Or you could even get your friend, Dance Revolution. Man, it takes me back. But there you go. 1 minute. Then you're like, that was easy. Most people, this is what happens. It's too easy. No challenge. I wouldn't do that. That's lame. Yeah, we can't find an hour in the day. So be fair, be honest with yourself. Limited time of exercise comes down to time management. We can all do it. However, it is not a priority. And this is the cool thing. You're being really consistent at not doing it. So you're already doing the thing that you need, which is consistency. You just need to flip whatever that is into the exercise. Now, it could be sex, it could be exercise, it could be cardio, it could be running, like Jack Smith loves to run. Me, think of nothing worse. But that's because where I am right now, 110 kilos, it ain't going to work. Boom, boom, boom. That's me. I would rather lift weights, but I also do elliptical and cycling. Love cycling with Greyhound Swedish Mafia. Love the song. It's my groove. 7 minutes. Let's go. Everyone has their thing. Find your thing. So, jumping jacks, dance break. Start with a minute. You might be able to do more. Give it a go. Next one. Pick one out of the 2. We got to be sneaky. Got to trick the mind that we can do it. So, take the stairs. Don't take the lift. Or, if you're going to have a meeting during your Christmas breaks, walk and talk. And did you go to that party last night? Oh, it was crazy. I think I drank way too much. You know what we should do instead of sitting and talking? Let's walk and talk. That'll also, subtle walking creates a subtle rotation, which mobilizes your thoracic, improves mobility. It'll also increase blood flow and digestion, which will help you process those alcoholic toxins faster. So for some, might be able to get to the drink quicker, and for others, it'll just help you get over that hangover. Next one. Set a timer. So go to the gym or wherever you want to go. And if you go, I'm going to do an hour, do 20 minutes. Set a timer. How do I feel? This is tough. I'm done. Great. Off you go. Like yesterday, I literally went into the gym. I was so locked up. Did face pulls, 5 sets, 20 reps, cat cows, laughed with Amy. I did single arm rows to stretch out, and that was it. Oh, shoulder extensions as well. That took me like 30 minutes. The talking was another 30 minutes. It's an hour in total. And that was done. Like, off I went. There's going to be times where you can do it, other times you can't. So set a timer, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you really want to allocate to yourself. Or the other one, play active games. Soccer, tag, hide and seek, sit in a squat, and talk. Things with family time, because obviously this is time with friends and family. So go to the park, wherever you are, and just something that's a little more active. Soccer, cricket, rugby, beach party, 9th of December. If anyone's interested, you're welcome. Cronulla Beach, 9 till 11. Beach party, frisbee. So yeah, there you go. Some examples for you. Number 3, these are the times where deadlines are due. What could take 3 months? I need it done in 3 weeks. So deadlines are due, stresses are high, and it is definitely something that is going to have you on edge. Had this with like my partner Kate. She's a lawyer. Definitely court time is upon us. Clients more demanding because court closes. Like it's shut down 2 weeks. Judges are no go. She's got to get as much work done as possible. Like weekends, she doesn't work them. Guess what? She's working them. So it's a tough time for a lot of us. So stress is high. So what are you going to do? Let's break it down. So 2 options. Pick one. Deep breaths. The deeper, the better. The fuller you can get, the more it opens up your ribs. You'll notice you're probably breathing through your chest. Breathe through that diaphragm as much as you can. Okay. Then from there, next one, draw or color in. Open your creative side. I don't have time. Telling you, 5 minutes. Honestly, buy a really crappy coloring book. It's pretty fun, and some textures, and just color. I don't have pen, highlighter. Come on. We all work in offices. We got them. Don't tell me you don't have this stuff. Get creative. Airplane competition. Get creative on that. Boom. Who can throw the airplane the furthest? We all got paper. Let's go. Let's zone in on the calmer state. So next 2, you could listen to calm music. So you can play that as you work. I have a playlist here, which I will put below, which is just Kate playing sound bowls. It's just a sound and frequency. So singing can be disruptive. So I just like sounds or talk to someone. Go for a walk, vent. Sometimes venting does help. So, but make sure you pre-phrase it. Don't just, like Kate does it to me. And I'm like, whoa, bang, 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 bang. Problem solved. And she's like, no, I just need a vent. I'm like, wish you told me that. So talk to someone, family, friend, use your phone, call them maybe on your way home when you're going for a walk. So from work, walk home, call them then and say, hey, I got 15 minutes. Let's chat. Next one. So we're up to third part. 2 options, pick one. Taking breaks. Stretch breaks, 5 minutes, stretch, reach those arms over the head, open yourself back up. We all sit a bit too long. If you've got a standing desk, set the timer. That'll give you a little breathing room to move and then back into it. And then think happy moments or happy thoughts. I do enjoy this one. It's really a point of gratitude. What are 3 things you're grateful for? So many times I've bumped into people and they're like, how's your week been? They're like, yeah, it's pretty neutral. I'm like, top 3 things from this week. And they'll be like, oh, I read this book. 2, I caught up with a friend. And 3, I thought about it now. I'm like, yes, don't you feel better? They're like, yeah, I do. So yeah, there's always a silver lining. Even, shout out to G, Liam, Mitch, Lewis, the guys at Single O. When I'm there, big smiles when I see them. Lewis, especially because he does his nails, which is great because he got emojis on all the nails, which is really cool. It's just a way to just break that pattern in the stressful state. And then when it's broken, you can get back into it. Alrighty, this one, which is totally within everyone's control because Mother Nature is not a thing. She is a myth. Rain, sunshine, thunder. Clearly, we all have control of that. Unfortunately, we don't. Weather does challenge us all. So it's not something that favors the rich and not the poor, or the poor and not the rich. It gets us all. Though, having ideas and strategies around it is going to be helpful. For me, there is an 800-step block just outside our apartment. So when it rains, because our hallway up and down is 100 meters, so much fun. Do that 1,000 times, you'll get your 10,000 steps. So it's a little more enjoyable because we go out downstairs. It's all undercover, 800 meters up, 800 meters back, 1,600 steps. It's about 10, 15 minutes, depending on how we go. It's also nice because every time we do it, different cars, different scenario, people, and we can manage that with raining. So finding what works for you. We do have an umbrella, and also warning to all, the skin is waterproof. I know, crazy, right? So many people, when it's raining, go mental. So just know, skin's waterproof. If anything, that's what you should take from this. So let's dive into this one. So remember, 3 parts to help you with your weather, 2 points per part, pick one. So we should be on day 10 now. Indoor obstacle courses. Create a simple obstacle course with household items. It's fun to stay active. You can also get a trampoline. And if you've got kids, does anyone remember when they used to get the couches and move them around and throw all the pillows and blankets in and it was like a jumping castle? Or is that just me? No, probably just me. Okay, well, other people would make like fortresses. No girls allowed or no boys. Ooh, cooties. So that is something that you could do. Obviously great with kids. Or yoga at home. So lots of resources on YouTube. Check out them. Do yoga. Again, if you're like, I don't have an hour, find one that goes for 20 minutes. Problem solved. Next phase. Active video games. So typically this would be the Nintendo Wii. This is not a sponsored part. However, I used to do this a lot, Nintendo Wii, until I got all the records. And then household friend Roland was like, dude, I went away for 2 weeks and you broke all the records. I'm like, yeah, I was bored. What do you want me to do? Be a loser? No. You may have beaten me in the eating burgers competition, but I hold the records for Wii, sir. He has caught up though. He's beaten me a few. So I should come back. So active video games or balloon volleyball. Boop. Boop. It is non-lethal. However, be warned, it can get very active very quick. A lot of smashing and bopping to happen. So probably move the furniture. Though if you don't, if you hit a balloon against your bookshelf, I don't think it's going to fall over. Disclaimer, don't hold me against that. Unless you hit it with absolute force and you smash it over. That's on you, not on me. Just a tip to help you become more active over the Christmas break. Number 12, or phase 12, day 12. Embrace the winter. So those ones, protect you from rain. If it's raining, build a snowman. If it is raining, get an umbrella. I love the rain. Don't like the heat. So embrace the weather outside. It's also quite refreshing if you get rained on and then go have a warm shower. Oh, so nice. Do not get rained on and then sit on the couch and be like, meow, have a shower right away because obviously your immune system will down. Then you could also do scavenger hunts. So obviously for the summertime, don't hide chocolate in the summer. It's going to melt. But you could be creating things like the hard candies for kids to find or yourself to find. You give it to one person. Or here's a tip. One person buys a bunch of things, whatever it is, hide them through the house. The other person has to find them. That one's from Brianna. She hides chocolate, eggs, and Christmas chocolates, hides them through the house and their partner finds them. I know that 4 eggs haven't been found, and I said, you know what you should do? Get those 4 eggs and have them surrounding a Christmas one and be like, these are the eggs that weren't found in Easter. Ha! They now have captured Christmas. Have fun with it. Get creative. That's the best part about it. So you've got get involved with the weather itself. 2, create scavenger hunts. Alrighty, emotional eating. So this is the 5th challenge that a lot of us will face, which is emotional eating. It can come from family because of stresses. Some families drive us up the wall. Some we love. Others, we've been so pumping it for the last 11 and a half months, and now it's really just... And so what happens? Stress has been high, boom, it crashes, and we go, oh my God, like we've probably been eating at a deficit for a run, and then we just gorge because that's looking to calm the body down. So emotional eating, biggest thing with this one is just be calm about it. Easy to say, but just understand and be appreciative of yourself. What have you been doing for the last 11 and a half months? Have you hit your goals? Have you achieved what you set out to do? Did you fail? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. What did you do well? What didn't go well? What could you improve on? Short and sweet. Just be fair and understand that it's okay. Think about yourself 10 years ago. Where were you and where are you now? A lot of us are more knowledgeable now. We may be stronger, more muscle, maybe less. However, we are still here. And over time, we have learned and built skills, right? So just be fair with yourself. If you span over the last year, yeah, it was tough. Span over 10 years, been a roller coaster. Just know where you are then versus now, probably further ahead. So just be nice to yourself. That being said, let's dive in. 2 tips, pick one. Ask yourself before you grab a snack, am I really hungry? Yes. Or not quite. Put it down, or maybe cut in half. If it's an apple, have half. Leave the other half for later. Keep a feelings journal. Dear diary, how do I feel? How are you feeling before you eat? How do you feel after you eat? Does the food help you? This might be a great time because some of us have taken time and breaks, but it might be time for a lot of us to reflect on what foods work for us. I was working with a lady, we did a health and vitality program for 14 days, and she used to eat eggs all the time, struggled to lose weight, and then realized after doing it, she can't eat eggs, makes her sick. But now she's got more energy, more focus, and has lost 2 kilos. Interesting. So sometimes we might actually uncover some foods that actually don't agree with us. Though mainstream media says we should eat that. So what do? We eat it. Like eggs are high in protein, good fat. Though not all of us are meant to eat the exact same thing. Because we're all unique individuals. Say what? No, crazy, right? 14. Warm soup. Soup will definitely help you over the Christmas time because it is simple, easy to use and digest, and you can make it in large batches and keep it stored in your fridge. So on the weekend, you could store it or you could even buy it. It's easy. Open the can, pour it in, mix it, microwave, off you go. Pro tip to that one is adding broth to it. That'll help with the microbiome. It also provides more nutrients to the soup because a lot of soups these days don't have a lot of nutrient profiles. So it's always best to make your own. But if, again, time is an issue, strategy there. Other one, fruit smoothies. My favorite one is banana, apple, medjool dates, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup with cinnamon. Yep, blend it together. Ideally, like the bananas are frozen because then it's thicker, and there's a fruit smoothie for you. Medjool dates are high in magnesium. Apples are nice. And sometimes I cut them up and I just eat the apple as I'm doing it. And cinnamon stimulates insulin sensitivity. So it'll help with your body utilizing the energy into the muscle and help with weight loss. Right. Also, eating fruit is guilt-free compared to all of the fatty foods that we could eat. All right. Help with emotional eating? Call a friend. Check in. Reach out. Maybe have your snacks whilst you talk to them. Help to share your feelings and distract it. A lot of us look to bury it down. Hobbies to the rescue. Puzzles. Drawing. Who can tell the most dad jokes? Good luck with that one. Charades. Cards Against Humanity. The Yes Game. You can't say yes to the question. So that's a fun one. If you're me, TRX, TRX, TRX. Everyone's like, dinosaur? No. So you need to have a different answer to every question. So you can't say the same thing. Same thing 10 times and be a winner. That's obviously, as I told, lame. I think it was totally fair. However, good rule. Different answer every time. Can't say yes to 10 questions. Best question always ask, are you ready to start? Most people, yes. Gotcha. So have fun with that one. All right, let's dive into the phase 6, lack of accountability. It's always someone else's fault. It's never mine. Someone else's. It was the fridge. It was storing all the delicious foods. Oh, the trifle. It called to me. Couldn't say no. Mum's fault, dad's fault, sister's fault, partner's fault. Yeah, Kate, clearly. It was my doctor's fault. Sometimes we need to take our own accountability. So an easy tool to help into this next one is find a buddy. Find someone to connect with. Here's a game you can play with each other. Not zero. The name of the game is to be zero. So if you are at 100 kilos, at the end of Christmas, New Year's, you're 100 kilos. You didn't put on any weight. You might fluctuate by the end, or you talk to each other, go for walks. Just find a buddy to connect with. Share your goals. Post it on social media. Make a podcast. That's how I started. Just share, connect, write it. What's the goal for this week? It doesn't have to be over adventures. It could just be one thing. Right? Pick one. If you need a fitness buddy, we have a group of people. Welcome to connect. Just reach out. 17, family meal planning. Plan meal times. Hold everyone accountable to a set date, set time. Schedule it in. If it's not scheduled, that time will be taken. Cook with other people, so hold yourself accountable to the meals that you prep. So you're cooking, no one's going to throw a bottle of wine in and be like, oh no, the wine attacked me. Be accountable to yourself, but connect with others. As you can see, having a support network around you does make it easier. Next one, a reward system in place. If you achieve X, you get Y. With Black Friday sales still going on, after Black Friday, maybe you get that thing you missed, even though the Black Friday sales is still going. So if you do X, Y, Z, you can have it. A lot of people say, well, I could just have whatever I want. Cool. It's not a great reward system. However, it's just something to help you be accountable to whatever the goals you have set for yourself. Virtual check-ins. For those that are interested, we will be doing check-ins on Saturdays coming up. I'm going to do it at 8 a.m. I'm now setting a precedent that I will do this. No, I can't do 8 a.m. because I'll be training. It's my time. So let's set a precedent, which is 16th, 23rd, 30th, and the 8th of January. So those are December and January. I will be doing a 9 a.m. virtual check-in call. Links below. Click it, jump on, ask whatever you want, and I'll answer it. And there we'll go. And it'll literally check in. You can do it with someone else, or you can do it with me, where I'll literally be like, how's your sleep? And if you're like wondering what the questions are, how's your sleep? How's quality? How many hours did you get? Did you stick to your 4 meals, or 3 or 5? Did you deviate? Why? Why don't we put that in your plan? Cool. You do that for the week. How many training sessions did you do? How many cardio sessions did you do? For those that are like 0 and 0, that's fine. Track your steps. How many did you get? 10,000, 12, 14, 16, whatever the number is. And just set that baseline. How's your mood? You moody? You hungry? How's your strength? How's your energy? For the ladies, not for the guys, where are you at in your menstrual cycle? Just know at the end of your menstruation, so the period time, it's also a time when you should be eating a bit more to help your body recover. Don't starve yourself then. Eat more. So for those that just works around Christmas time, hell's yeah. But having check-ins just to really get someone else's, maybe you're in your head about something and having someone else there to do a bit of a checkpoint with you will provide more support. So I can do that, or you can find someone else. So anyone who's listening and you've gotten to this point, congratulations, you're a winner, and we will be doing virtual check-ins. Saturday, I work. Block out 9 a.m. for 30 minutes or 20 minutes, jump on and be like, Carl, I've only got 20 minutes. We'll start with you. Last bit, peer pressure. This one's great because everyone made me do it. The food mugged me. Oh, the Christmas pudding was so aggressive this year. Literally, like the pressure it put on me was incredible. Like this one, just say no. Done. No, 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 thank you. So, understand with peer pressure, why would people peer pressure me? Maybe they love you, they care for you, they want to connect. They maybe just don't know how else to say it. I love you. Ooh, that feels weird. So what do? Come to this event. Connect with me. Join me. Hey, let's go do this. Hey, have a shot with me. Hey, let's eat this Christmas pudding. Whatever it is, it happens to all of us. However, it's not a bad thing, is it? Really? It is if someone keeps pressuring you even after you say no. And that's the challenge, is for you to have the strength to go, hey, I've politely declined. Please stop. This isn't acceptable. Come on, man. All right, you pulled my rubber arm. We'll make the decision and the choice. We have to remind ourselves that it's okay if we end up deviating. Oh, man, I shouldn't have done that. I don't need to think like that because it's already happened. Did you have a good time? Yeah, I did. Awesome. Next time, say no thank you twice instead of once. So hopefully, a little level, but let's get into it. 2 tips. Pick one. Use polite phrases. Like I just said, no thank you. I'm full right now. Also, it doesn't cater to my nutritional needs. I'm gluten dairy free. That one gets you out of a lot. BYOS, bring your own snacks. Especially, enough for me and Dr. Mason. Thanks. Next part 20, explaining healthy choices to friends. Simple explanations. If your friends offer unhealthy snacks, explain you're making healthy choices and it doesn't meet my needs. Thank you so much. It's not going to work for me. I appreciate you and what you've done. I am gluten-free and that might affect me. This has been me for like several years. And pet peeve? Delete that. Here's a pet peeve. Gluten dairy free. Guess what my parents do? Hey, Kate, here is a gluten dairy free treat for you. Hey, Carl, here is the option with gluten and dairy. What? Like, what? And, Dad, if you're listening, the thing is, my dad, great human, love him to bits. He did what he could with what he knew. Gluten dairy free wasn't a thing. Man, I remember back in the day, I think it was 15, 20 years ago, when it was like dabbling a little bit. It was doing the soy milk. Herb dairy wasn't great, so we did soy. My dad was like, this is terrible with quality. So he went straight back to dairy. But then we did we did pumpernickel bread. And if anyone remembers pumpernickel back in the day, it was thick pumpernickel. Oh, you couldn't toast it. There's nothing you could do to change the texture and taste of it. Oh, I remember, like, we were both like giving it a go, and Dad's like, no, he wasn't gonna have it, but like, he stuck there with me. Was like young kid? Let's maybe toast it. We toasted it. Nah, needs more butter. It's mostly like butter and pumpernickel, so there's more butter than pumpernickel. We eventually got through half of it. I think it's off. I think it's off too. So, simple explanations of food, though love him dearly. As was brought up, I did the gluten, I did the dairy. So obviously, through memories, these are the foods that we ate, so we connect. Fast forward, we now do gluten dairy free, which is great, and we've got options of the dairy and coconut yogurt. So there's always options available, which is great. But yeah, that is a memory close to my heart. Pumpernickel bread. Oh, that was fun. So simple explanations, but also share success stories or funny stories. So sharing moments that really just help to break the ice. Hey, remember that time we did pumpernickel? Oh, yeah, let's not do that option again. Yeah. So break it up. So talk about how making healthier choices has a positive impact on you and your life, and it may inspire others to join. I know for me, I move a lot Christmas time in the backyard. Sometimes the cousins and that will join, which is cool. Sometimes you need to be the goat. Let's enjoy that one. Next one, having fun without overindulging. Focus on the activities and also plan active outgoings. So you have to plan the meals that you bring with you. You have to plan the cut up the ham. And then you can look at it and be like, I don't need the trifle. You definitely need the trifle. I don't need the trifle. You definitely need the trifle. I don't need the trifle. Thank you. I'm telling you, you should bring that trifle. If not for you, for me. So yeah, we'll all go through that, right? So just understand, be fair with yourself. These are the tips, some tricks, some things that I've used over the past. We're going to be posting it all on social media. I hope it helps you. If anything, out of all of it, just know there's 21 things there, 42 in total. If you just pick one, that is one more than what you might have done before. So I wish you all the best. Hope you enjoyed. If there are any questions, hey, Carl, I did this, didn't work for me, shoot it to me and I'll make you your own podcast and put it out there as soon as I can. Till next time, adios, amigos. Hey, thanks so much for joining the episode of Table Talk today. We hope you found some helpful tips and inspiration in staying healthy and fit, even with a busy schedule. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast. Stay tuned for our next conversation. Until then, keep prioritizing yourself, your health, your fitness, and we'll see you on the next Table Talk.